Check, check. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try that again, shall we? How's it going, everybody? My name is Mark Harmon. This is the Comic On Demand Show. Um, dude, holy smokes! This has been quite the show so far. I started it and then I had to crash it because my chat wasn't showing up, and then my mic wasn't even on. So anyway, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off right now. But everything's cool. Everything looks like it's working. It's all good. All right. Anyway. So, welcome to the Comic On Demand Show. This is episode 23. For those that don't know, this is the show where I will draw a 4-panel comic and I'll show you it looks like this. Okay? But do you notice something? It is blank. Yes, that is true. It is blank. That is because I'm going to let you, the viewer, tell me what to draw. So I'm going to take the first 2 suggestions and I'm going to combine them together to create this 4-panel comic. But some ground rules first before you get throwing those suggestions in. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Everything's going crazy. But some ground rules first. I don't do any IPs that already exist, like Superman, SpongeBob. I won't draw that stuff because I don't know, copyright issues. It might be okay, but I just don't even want to deal with it. So I'm just steering clear of that. 2, I just try to keep this PG, so no suggestions of anything stupid or gross or whatever, right? And I keep saying there's 3, but I think I narrowed it down to 2. I don't know. Anyway, so here's how it's going to work. You're going to see a little dancing guy right here on your screen, and when you see that little dancing guy, then put in your prompt. Or no, sorry. Don't do it when you see the guy. See it, put your prompt in when I put go in the chat, okay? So when I put go in the chat, then put your suggestions after, and then the first 2 after that, I'll take those suggestions, okay? So this, everything's going crazy. Never mind. All right, let's get those suggestions. Let's get going here. All right, our first 2 suggestions are Headless Chicken and Panda Bear. I'm going to throw in the daily life of a cat because that was Luella's suggestion, and Uncle Marker is going to do her suggestion too. Okay, so we're going to, this is my show and I'm going to fudge it a little bit, all right? I'm going to do 3 suggestions. Okay, so Headless Chicken, Panda Bear. Didn't I already do a panda or something like that? I already did a panda. What do you... Man. Okay, you know what? Scratch Panda Bear. I already did Panda Bear. So I'm going to do Headless Chicken and Life of a Cat. Okay. All right. So I'm going to switch to this screen here. I'm going to put those suggestions of Headless Chicken and... I'm just going to put Life of a Cat. Does that work? Okay. Headless Chicken and Life of a Cat. I kind of feel like during the life of a cat, there will be a headless chicken sometime during the day. So that kind of... I think that fits. Okay. Let's do... Did anybody notice my... My new intro and song? Did you pay attention? Did that have sound? I think just my microphone was off. That should have had sound because those are all separate or whatever. Okay, let's do... Okay, I'm gonna do... All right. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm gonna try to draw like a front porch with some stairs. Alright, drawing stairs is almost as bad as drawing a horse. Or a bicycle. Especially stairs in perspective. Well, even in this simple perspective. And Greg, congratulations on your immaculate colon. That's wonderful, man. Good job. I wasn't going to say anything, but since you said it, well, now it's fair game. Okay. Ugh, railings. Why am I drawing railings? Nobody told me to draw railings. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I need to go get some reference for chicken. Because I'm like, you know what, I know what a chicken looks like. But then I'm like, do I know what a chicken looks like? Like, really? Do I actually know what a chicken looks like? So I might need to go see what a chicken looks like. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go find a picture of a chicken. Real quickie. Chicken. Images. Yeah. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's a good one. That's just a normal chicken. Oh, no, that's a boy chicken. I don't want a boy chicken, I want a girl chicken. Okay. I'm just getting like pictures of roast chickens here. Animal. Ah, that's better. So if you just type chicken into a Google image search, you just get pictures of like somebody's dinner, like roast chicken and stuff. So you gotta actually like type in the word animal and then you get pictures of an animal. I want like a, yeah, that one's good enough. Good enough. Okay. Put that chicken over here. Okay. Sweet. We got chicken. So, it's been all crazy before I started going because my boys just had a soccer game up in Pinedale. And so we were watching it online. And then my oldest son had to go get picked up from work at 6:30. So I had to run into town and pick him up. So I got back at like 6:50. And so I was like running and scrambling. And then I forgot that this program that I used to stream, it had an update. And whenever this thing updates, you kind of have to like do a bunch of dumb stuff all over again. And one of those dumb things was like to sign back into YouTube or something. So here I am, I was like streaming and I couldn't see the chat because this dumb thing wasn't going. Anyway, that's all a bunch of stupid, boring stuff, but that's why everything was bonkers. I was on camera, right? we might be pushing the PG boundaries with a headless chicken. Alright, so this dumb farmer won't let me eat the chickens. Alright. Let's see. Okay, now I'm doing like a zoom in. I'm like zooming into about right there or something. Actually, if I'm zooming that far, you're not going to be able to see that. See, that's why I did a railing, so now you can like tell that that's what this is. You can tell that I'm zooming in right here, and the railing helps to convey that or something. Sure, let's go with that. I'll put a window right here to give kind of a hint of that window. I'm pretty sure Pinedale has the highest bar per citizen ratio in the country. LaBarge might. I've never been to LaBarge. Have I been to LaBarge? Maybe I've driven past it. Oh wait, is LaBarge? Is that like on your way to Rollins or something? No. Where's LaBarge at? Oh, it's on the way to Pinedale. Oh, I don't know if I've stopped in LaBarge though. Maybe that's it. I don't know, man. I think, shoot, just the Bridger Valley, just here in the Bridger Valley, yeah, you could probably give it a run for its money. There's like one, two, three, four, five. There's like four bars and a liquor store for like 5,000 people. All right, so it says chop off in the distance, like a sound effect somewhere. And he's like, what was that? Okay, actually, I need to get some more reference again. Sorry. I didn't quite know what I was going to do. And then as I was drawing, I figured out what I was going to do. So now I need to go back and get reference. Chicken running. uh, wow, that's an angry chicken. Um, all right, well, I'll just do that one. Nothing fancy. Okay. Make that a little smaller because I was taking up too much space. Boop. Okay, perfect. All right, we got ourselves a chicken. dude, off-screen violence is like that's like G.I. Joe's bread and butter and stuff, man. Or actually, well, remember G.I. Joe? It was like a missile would come flying and like explode a tank, or like a missile would come in and right before the missile hits, like two people jump out of the tank and then boom, then it would blow up. Or like airplanes that'd be flying and they'd shoot missiles or lasers and the jet would like explode, and then the explosion, two little parachutes would be like so it was like all this crazy destruction and explosions, but then they make it look like nobody got hurt. It was hilarious. Like it kind of reminds me of oh, speaking of cat, my cat's outside of the studio meowing at us because she wants in, or wants in the house. She doesn't ever want in here. She doesn't like it in here. I don't know why. Probably because it smells like me. Um, I got this reference for a like a full body chicken, and then I just drew the neck, and I didn't need a reference for that. Anyway, it reminds me of like old '80s cartoons, like He-Man and like Thundercats and stuff. And dude, my 8, 9 year old brain that watched those cartoons, dude, I remember them being like super violent and action packed. But then when you actually go back and watch them, dude, they're the most like tame and wholesome shows. Like I didn't realize how non-violent they actually were. It was pretty funny. I remember G.I. Joe the movie, they had jets explode with no parachutes. It was hardcore. And then Duke got stabbed, but with the snake. We watched him die, and we became aware of our own mortality. Yeah, dude, I remember that. I remember, like in Transformers, the movie, and like I can't remember who it was. It was like the hot rod guy, I think. I remember he swore, and it was like, oh, the Transformer just said a naughty word. I remember that. That scarred me for life, man. All right, let's give this chicken a little ham bone. Ham bone necks are always funny. Oh, why did I do this to myself? I'm drawing this porch and these railings for like 3 panels now. Although I'm too much of a sissy to try to draw them in any other kind of angle except straight on. And these steps, I'm just gonna make these stairs like straight on here. Alright. Alright, and then it says, don't see that every day. Okay. That is... Alright. So there it is. There's what I have so far. But now it is time for the mid suggestion, alright? So, I'm going to put it back here somewhere. So, think about that mid suggestion. For those that don't know, the mid suggestion is the part of the show where, hey, if you didn't get a chance to get your suggestion in the thing, well, now's your chance. I'm now going to draw another suggestion. So, you're going to see the little dancing guy right here again, and I'm going to put go in the chat. And then the first suggestion that comes in after that go, I will put in that panel that I just showed you. Sound good? Okay, so let's do, where's my button? Let's get our mid suggestion right now. Right, we have our mid suggestion of London Bridge. How about I draw the London Bridge after it fell down? How about that? You know, get it? London Bridge falling down. I draw it and it's fallen down. So I can't see it anymore. Come on, that works, right? Fine. All right, whatever. I'll draw the dadgum London Bridge. You're gonna make me go to Google again, because seriously, who knows what the London Bridge looks like right off the top of their head? Because I sure don't. London Bridge is falling down. I don't know how to spell bridge. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That thing's complex. You know what? it's going to be a little silhouette because I am not drawing all those little turrets and windows and stuff. So I hope you like silhouettes of the London Bridge. All right. See, y'all think you're funny, make me draw these things, but dude, I'm the ultimate cop out, and I know how to cop out. So you can't pull one over on me. That almost looks like the Salt Lake Temple, London Bridge. Is the London Bridge falling down? Is that one of those songs that's like it's actually about something like super terrible and tragic, but yet we sing about it like it's some fun like la di da song or something? You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like a Ring Around the Rosies, like that song's about the Black Plague, but yet we sing it as kids like it's a fun little game, but yet we're like mocking people that died from the Black Plague. Okay, and that is whoops. I don't know how to draw straight lines. All right, so that's gonna be the London Bridge back there, um, and of course the London Bridge. Uh, the dude's like on a farmhouse, and then I zoom in, and the London Bridge is behind him, and then I zoom out, and then maybe as the cat daydreams, he daydreams about being in London. How does that sound? That works. Now it's cohesive. It's a cohesive story. It still makes sense. That's a daydream. Let's draw this chicken. Leah had a good laugh with the time delay of the internet. Pretty certain you and her said Salt Lake Temple at the same time. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, in case anybody is wondering, my twins won their soccer game. Yay. Dude, barely. They won it like in the last 10 seconds, too. It was crazy. Straight edge thing right here. It was tied 2-2 for a long time, for a large chunk of the game. And then, like, right at the end, one of the teammates on Mountain View, they got fouled in the goalie box. And so if you know anything about soccer, if you get fouled in the goalie box, then it's a penalty kick. So the dude from our team, he made the penalty kick. And so like the last 10 seconds put the score 3-2. And it was sweet. The announcer guy was like, "This is just like a Hollywood movie." And he was like, he was going crazy. It was funny. But I'm glad we won because that was not a team we were supposed to lose to. Not that, like, I don't know if you're ever supposed to lose to somebody, but, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Like, there are teams that are super good and there are teams that are not super good. And it was one of those not super good teams. So it was like, we're not supposed to lose to this not super good team. And if I ever get famous, somebody's going to go into this episode and they're going to dig through and find out what team I was talking about. And then that whole town's going to hate me. And I will never be welcome in their town. Or I guess they don't. Wait a second. I said the name of the town, didn't I? Never mind. They don't have to dig through anything. That's one of those times where I was trying to be sneaky, but I was trying to be sneaky too late. I already blew it, man. I'm not gonna try to use straight edge for those ones because I don't really care. You know, I'll do the cat first. And the cat is going to be a silhouette also. This right here is the beauty of art, is I can draw things without drawing things. It's like I didn't really draw a cat, but you know that's a cat. It's like cheating sometimes. Whoops. All right. Panel 1 done. So this really isn't like a family secret, just more of a family story. But this one time, so normally my dad would do construction like up in the mountains, but sometimes he'd have to come down into town to like get a new tire or get something fixed or something, right? So he came down into town, and over here by the local, it was a local like an auto parts store, and then across the street was like a tire place or something, and it also sold like animal feed, like chicken feed, and it's basically like a barn or a ranch supply, like a miniature ranch supply store or something. So anyway, he's walking around this place getting new tires or something, and there's this little baby chicken that was like following him around, and he kept trying to lose it, and it just kept following him and following him. So I don't know why, but he was just like, whatever. And so he picks up this chicken, puts it like in a box, puts it in a box, and he brought it home, dude. So So then, just like that, we had this little pet chicken. And we named him Chicken George. He was pretty adorable. We would put him to, he'd have a nap like by the stereo. You put him next to the stereo by the music, and he would just like fall asleep. And if you like picked him up and you're holding him, and as soon as you like put him up to your face like this, he'd peck you in the eye. It was hilarious. So anyway, so we had Chicken George for, dude, Greg, you'll have to like, I don't know. I don't remember how long we had him. It wasn't that long. I don't even know if it was like a month. But anyway, we had this cute little chicken. We'd take him outside, let him run around and do stuff, and we'd play with him. But then we're like, we don't want a chicken. So there were some neighbors down in town who had chickens. And so we were like, all right, let's just go give Chicken George to these guys. They can have them because they have chickens. But the funny thing is, like, their chickens were they were like a lot older. Like Chicken George, he was still in that like small yellow phase. You know, like the Easter chicks. Like he looked just like that. But like when we took him to go live with the other chickens were big. And they're, unless I don't know my chickens. Maybe they're like a different kind of chickens, probably, or something. I don't know. 'Cause there's different kinds of chickens, right? But then as soon as we like let him go with the other chickens in the chicken pen, he started like running after him and trying to attack him. And so all the big chickens were like running away. Well, there's like little teeny yellow chicken is like chasing around these big gray chickens. He was like chasing them all around the pen and stuff. Dude, that was hilarious. We like, whatever we did, we made him aggressive or something. I don't know. But we turned him into a jerk. He was jerk chicken. I'll add that actual sound effect in the thingy. Highlight video, that's what it's called. I'll add the real rim shot to the highlight video. Yeah, he was not socially adjusted. Dude, he was a little turd. Whoops, I was almost not drawing on camera there for a second. All right, last panel. Not very talkative this episode. Some of you might be very grateful for that. Might be like, oh, finally. Although maybe to get like more viewers, maybe I should just, while I'm drawing, maybe I should just pop off on like some hot button topics. Huh? Sound good? Do some hot takes. Get people mad. Is there anybody who has any kind of like a show or something where they do like hot takes about things, but it's like not important stuff? Does that exist? Where someone just like goes whole hog like against chicken nuggets or something? I had 12 chickens living in Pocatello. I got a new dog that would chase them down and kill them when we let her out to pee. She got 9 of them before we figured out what was happening, dude. Dude, that's pretty great. Luella is singing over here during your moment of peace. Oh, well, that's good. So, there you go. If I'm silent, just fill the silence with singing or something. With the London Bridge in the background, we assume this is a British cat. You must read this comic with a British accent. No, dude, didn't you hear what I said? This is the cat's daydreaming. See, the cat is at a farmhouse. This is like Kansas, or no, this is Kentucky, okay? Because this is gonna become some Kentucky Fried Chicken. So this is Kentucky. This is a Kentucky farmhouse. But the cat just daydreams, or maybe this cat was from London or wants to be from London or something. How about that? So it's like a cat that lives in some sort of podunk nowhere place, but they act super like sophisticated and snobby. They want to have like tea parties and stuff. Okay, you know what? I think that's it. It could be a miniature golf course in the background. That's true. There's lots of rage bait shows out there, mostly political or pop cultural stuff. Yeah, but maybe I could like rage bait for like really dumb things that don't matter. That would be funny, maybe. Alrighty, Anyway. There it is, people. There is your comic on demand of daily life of a cat. Dude, that's what it was. Basically, like, I've only been drawing it for the past hour and 40 minutes or whatever it was, and I already forgot what it was. There's your 4-panel comic of daily life of a cat and chicken with its head cut off, with the mid-suggestion of Tower of London. Is that no, London Bridge. Jeez. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know what stuff's called. Anyway, that's it, people. That is Comic on Demand. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for all your support. Seriously, I don't have a show if people don't show up. So thank you for showing up. You're awesome. What else do I need to say? I don't know. Just like the stream, subscribe, share. I think all of you do that. So whatever. This is a message for future people who I'd watch it later or something or whatever. So if you're not one of the people in the chat, go ahead and like it and subscribe and share and do all that stuff. Okay. So thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. You're awesome. And I will see you next week. Enjoy this new ending sequence that's just the opening sequence, but backwards. But it's still cool, right? All right. See you next week.